Welcome to McDonald County Mustang Baseball live on kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the McDonald County and KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the McDonald County Mustangs. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And we're welcome to McDonald County. Mustangs are home tonight to take on the visiting Carl Junction Bulldogs. Just finished up introducing the Bulldogs starters. For the Mustangs, we have, let me go over there, Connor Land to lead off, followed by Axton Bateman, Jake O'Brien at second base. Chayton Banta is on the mound tonight, batting fourth. Corbin Sanderson is in left field, batting fifth. Easton Merriman is in right field, batting sixth. Devin Epling is over at third base, batting seventh. Travis Leaf is the designated hitter at eighth. And Brody Ressler is catching, batting ninth. And then over at first base is Creighton Kaziski. Kind of our usual lineup there for the Mustangs when Chayton is out on the mound. So we'll take a couple a break or so here to get some spots in while they do the national anthem. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Chayton Banta getting his warm-up throws in. You get 8 to start out the game, and then I think about 4 or 5, between innings. It just depends. But he's got a couple more out there. Mustangs had a little bit of time off between our last game. And this game, I think they played Monday or Tuesday and then didn't have anything for the rest of the week last week. So Mustangs coming in kind of rested. But
they better be rested. They got 3 games this week, don't they?
Yeah, they have 3 games this week. I think it's Monday, Thursday, Friday.
Yep.
Brody's getting ready to do the throwdown, so we're almost ready to get started. But this is going to be, not ready for the throwdown. Now they're ready for the throwdown. But this is going to be a tough test here for the Mustangs with the Carl Junction Bulldogs coming in. Carl Junction, it's probably about a 3-team race really for districts. CJ, maybe Seneca, Oh, wait, no, Seneca's not in our district. Webb City's in our district. Webb City or Miller. So three pretty good teams. This CJ team did beat the the Seneca Indians.
Carl Junction did?
Or no, Carl Junction beat Webb City. Excuse me.
Okay.
So we're ready. First pitch is here, and it's a ball. Nice warm day out there. It looked like it's about 75 degrees. Winds blowing in and to the right. That pitch is going to hit the batter. So he's going to be on base by way of the hit by pitch. Got to limit the free opportunities here for the Mustangs. Now batting here is Cooper Vidix. It's a name we've heard a lot this past couple of years. Football, I think he plays football and basketball and baseball. That pitch is in there for a strike. Different umpiring crew today, so you got to get used to this guy's strike call. Some of them are delayed, some of them are late, some of them are just about on time. That one in there, for strike 2. So Vidix in an 0-2 hole. Surprised the leadoff runner there hasn't and attempted to steal yet. Not going. That pitch is taken high for a ball. And that's Hayes over there on first base. The game off. Getting hit by the pitch on the second pitch of the at-bat. Now he runs. That one's fouled off the netting. So he's got to walk all the way back for the reset.
Just checking out the weather for these other 2 games. Looks like we're going to miss it. It's going to start raining after the game on Thursday. And then it'll stop before the game on Friday.
Be careful with typing, though, because if you type, it pulls up those commercials sometimes. I was typing once, and it started playing a commercial. I'm like, what's going on here? So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Pitch is taken high. Double clutch there by Brody, kind of dampered that attempted pickoff. If he would have been able to have a clean grip on it, he may have been able to get him. Because Brody still got a throw down. It's kind of close. Not exactly close, but it's close. And that's a swing and a miss for out number 1. 1 down here, 1 runner on in the top of the first inning. This is Brody Pant. I believe he may have played basketball as well. Some of these names I remember or sound familiar. Good block there by Brody. Keeps the ball from getting past him. Keeps the runner at second base. Took a jumping skip lead that he realized didn't get very far, so retreated back to the base. Swung on, foul tipped. See Jake O'Brien playing close to second base, then retreating back to normal second base position on the pitch. Kind of keeping Hayes close there. That one's cued, squibbed, and then picked up squibs back into fair territory, and then Creighton just couldn't get a handle on it, so he's going to get on base there. Runner moves to third on the error. Unfortunate error there for Creighton. Ball had a little bit of English on it, and so when he tried to pick it up, just kind of squirted out of his hand. So Chayton's going to have to work through an error here. Endicott up. Ground ball double play, though, would take care of that, or another non-productive out. And Pant stealing on the first pitch to get out of that double play situation. So now it's going to take Mustangs have to limit Endicott here to a non-productive out. No balls, 1 strike. That one's going to be called outside. That looked like a really great pitch from here. That one's lifted high out to right field, and then hard line drive there to get, but Axton Bateman, the usual sure-handed Axton Bateman, kind of lets it just clip off his glove. So Mustangs maybe had a little bit too much time off over this past week, and 2 big errors here to open the scoring for the Bulldogs. So that's a big error there for the Mustangs. 2 runs come around, and Endicott moves up to second base on the error. So 2 runs in here. Mustangs had a shot to limit to 1, maybe even not giving up any, but those errors do come back to haunt them here in this inning. Swung on there for a strike. Ground ball, foul, just barely foul. Good thing that was foul, and it got past Epling and would have been down the line for another extra base hit, or at least a double. And not another, because the other ones weren't, those were miscues and not an extra base hit. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wanted it, but he held up for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runners already in for Carl Junction. Fouled back and out of play. Another thing that those errors kind of do is increase Chayton's pitch count. He could have been out of this inning with just a handful of pitches, but now he's into the 5th batter and thrown a lot of pitches. That one's lifted high, deep. Ranging over is the right fielder. He's got it. Merriman gets it into Connor Land and holds the runner at second base for out number 2.
Next up for the Bulldogs, right fielder number 6, Braden Larry.
This is Braden Larry. The pitch is taken for a ball. Brody's going to go out and talk to Chayton by talking about the runner on second base. I think Chayton kind of looked at him too long there, and then when he threw, he didn't pick up the glove, and kind of why that pitch missed. He's going. That one's fouled off, though, for strike 1, so he's got to retreat back to second base. And Chayton's going to step off and turn around to get the runner back, just in case he happened to be moving on first move by the pitcher. He wasn't. Staying put there. And that pitch is taken high for a ball. Here's the pitch. Lifted high, but foul. And out of play behind us. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chayton can get the batter here, get into the inning and limit the damage to 2. That'd be a big pickup there for the Mustangs. But you gotta get the out here. Here's the pitch. Line, out to right field. It's going to get down. Cutting off is Merriman into second base. Let's see, who is that? Larry. And coming around to score is Endicott.
And a line drive for Larry. It's a base hit. And an RBI. Next up, the Bulldogs.
So, batter and a runner trade places there on the double. First actual hit there for Carl Junction. That pitch is in there for a strike. It's a very nonchalant strike call there. Swung and a miss. Here's the pitch. Lifted foul and out of play. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one's outside for a ball. That one's lined past the pitcher into left or center field. Coming around to score is Larry. And
what's that bring the score to?
It is 4-0.
Top of the first inning still.
Yeah.
You haven't even had our chance yet.
Nope. But nothing really that Chayton can do. 2 errors kind of just let this inning unravel. Chayton's pitched well and got the balls to where they need to go. First to the first base and then to center field. Just defense kind of didn't make the play out there today. And when you're playing a good team like CJ, you can't give them extra outs. And Mustangs have given them 2 extra outs so far today here. So Chayton's just going to have to bear down and stick with it. Runner goes.
Makes it.
Oh, jeez Louise. They're going to call it a no swing. Bat. I guess both the umpires weren't looking because the second base umpire kind of threw up his hands like, I don't know, and then said safe. So But that was a swing. The bat almost went. The knob of the bat was pointing straight back, and the barrel of the bat was pointed to the pitcher. Here's the pitch. That pitch misses somewhere. Goodness gracious. If we're going to have the small strike zone, it's going to be a long day for everybody. Ball 3.
Next up for the Bulldogs. Left field.
Oh, that was ball 4 apparently.
Who's up next?
This is Beasley.
Beasley?
Yep. He's grounded that one in time over at first base as Epling with the out. So Mustangs do finally get that third out. Unfortunately, 4 runs come around on 2 errors, 2 base hits. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
B&M and Yokohama Tires are proud to sponsor McDonald County Mustang Sports. Billy Martin and his crew have over 50 years of experience keeping your car, truck, or farm vehicles on the move. They offer roadside service, on-site farm service, and in-shop tire repair and sales. Located 3 miles west of Anderson on State Highway 76, or call B&M at 417-845-3566. B&M and Yokohama, cheering on the herd.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs coming up to bat after a long first inning. Is saying that Chayton threw 33 pitches in that half inning. So I mean that's 1/3 of the game for
average.
Yeah, because I mean 90-some pitches usually, give or take. For
that's the normal average for a game is about 90 pitches.
I mean, could be, just depends on like starter or what position they are. That ball is grounded to the second baseman over in front, or in to the first for the out. Does Vedix? Oh, nope. Never mind.
It's grounded straight to first base?
No, it's grounded to second to first. Axton Bateman here up for the Mustangs. Axton trying to get on now, make up for that error. Fouled off and out of play. That one's in there for strike 2.
Ugh.
Reached for foul. Oh.
He didn't run. If he would have taken off running, he would have made it
I thought he
because the catcher dropped it.
Yeah, so that should be a foul ball. If it came back and hit the catcher in where he's standing,
No,
which he did.
The catcher grabbed it and picked it up and then dropped it instead of throwing it to first. And the runner didn't run because he thought the catcher was just going to grab it.
But it depends on where he grabbed it at.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
I thought he was still in the catcher's box for when he grabbed that to pick it up.
Pretty sure he was over in the in the batter's box.
Which is foul. Oh, that's a wide strike out there. Goodness gracious. That one's lifted out to right field. Right fielder's there for out number 3. Mustangs go quietly. 1, 2, 3. You're watching Mustang Baseball on KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Access Family Care serves all of your health care needs, from behavioral health to dental services to primary medical needs. AccessFamilyCare.org. Women's health, OBGYN services. AccessFamilyCare.org, with locations across Southwest Missouri. AccessFamilyCare.org. Quality, convenient health care. Access Family Care medical and dental clinics. Building relationships, providing great care.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
And we're back here at McDonald County. Mustangs in a 4-0 hole here going into the top of the second inning. It's going to be the top of the lineup for Carl Junction as well. But this is Hayes.
Well, we need to play some defense here.
Craig Hayes for Carl Junction. Got on base. Second pitch she saw hit him. That one's lifted into center field. Coming in is Bateman. He's under it and makes the catch for out number 1. So one pitch, 1 out, which is a good thing. Need a couple
cleaner.
more of those.
Next up for the Bulldogs, second baseman number 21, Cooper Felix.
Swung, lifted to right field. Ranging over is Merriman. He's in, under it, and out.
Nice. There's 2.
Going all the way to the foul line to make the catch for number 2, Easton Merriman.
One more. Let's do the same thing they did. 1, 2, 3.
Number 2, Brody Pant.
Brody Pant here for the CJ. That's in there for a strike. That one's over for a ball.
What was the batter's name? Brody?
This is Brody Pant. That one's lined into right center field. It's going to get down and roll to the wall. Bateman gets it. He's going to pick it up. He's going to get it in.
Here comes the ball.
And
they're going to hold him at third.
A triple here. 2-out triple for Pant, which is Probably why he's in the third place hitting position.
Next to that first baseman, number 8, Deacon Endicott.
Endicott here up. Can get a quick, or get this out here. Can limit or not give up anything, which would be a big there for Mustangs. That pitch is over for a strike. Deacon Endicott. I believe he plays basketball, maybe even football, or at least one of the two. That one's a swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the pitch. That one gets between Brody's legs, but it only goes back about 2 foot for a ball.
Yeah, that runner on third's itching to go, so they better be careful.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good block there by Brody. Keeps it in front of him. Ball 2. Swung and a miss. Strike 3.
Nice.
And down goes Carl Junction. So that 2-out triple goes nowhere. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Matco Heating and Cooling in Anderson believes in providing quality work with integrity at a fair price. They offer a variety of heating and cooling services, including a preventative maintenance plan starting at $15 a month with full system checkups, discounts on repairs, and a 24-hour response time for service calls. Information at www.mac-cohvac.com or 417-845-3285. They love their community and consider their customers their neighbors. And remember, it's hard to stop a train.
The McDonald County Sports Network is sponsored in part by the McDonald County Chamber of Commerce. The McDonald County Chamber strives to promote local businesses and unite the county, offering networking events for members as well as non-members, working together to make McDonald County, Missouri a better place to visit, work, and live. For more information, visit their website at www.mcdonaldcountychamber.org. Sponsoring the East Newton Patriots is Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of Highway 86 across from East Newton High School. Promised Land Fellowship has services on Sundays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. They also have children, youth, and adult services on Wednesday nights at 7. Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of 86 Highway across from the high school, proudly supporting the Patriots.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs trail 4-0. Leading off here in this half of the inning is the pitcher, Chayton Banta, looking to help himself out by getting on base. That pitch is taken outside for a ball. That one's grounded to short. Over and in time for out number 1 is Hayes to Endicott.
Making the throw to route number 1, shortstop Craig Hayes. Next up for the Mustangs, left fielder number 15, Corbin Sanderson.
What was that? Was that a strike?
Yep, foul ball.
Foul ball.
Yep.
Strike.
Swung and a miss for strike 2. And here's the pitch. High and inside for ball 1. This is Corbin Sanderson. Here's the pitch. Swung and a miss. Corbin was late on that pitch.
Out.
Now, Easton Merriman, the freshman.
Next up for the Mustangs, right fielder.
2 up, 2 out so far. Dang.
27 Easton Merriman.
Easton.
Pitch is outside for a ball. That one's low for a ball. 2 balls. And that one's outside for ball 3.
Easton's got a good eye.
Here's the pitch.
Oh,
that's called a strike. That one's ball 4. And there goes the perfect game. Now up for Mustangs, Devin Epling. Merriman draws the 2-out walk.
Brings up number 9, third baseman Devin Epling.
Strike.
Yep.
Leading off at first.
Here's the pitch. Take it, Evan. That's what you got the helmet for.
It's called a ball.
Yeah. It almost hit him. So
Did it?
I'd hope he called that a ball. That one's in there for a strike. Here's the pitch.
He's
inside.
Running.
Merriman steals it.
And Merriman goes sliding head first. He's safe with a stolen base.
2 balls, 2 strike count. If Epling could find a way to put the ball in play, get it past the infield, potentially get a run here. You got to get a base hit out of it. That one's lifted. Is it hanging up long enough? It's gonna fall for a base hit for the Mustangs.
He's coming in.
And Merriman's
Scores.
gonna come around to score from second base. So the Mustangs pick up a run here.
Good job. Who was that batter?
That was Devin Epling.
He gets a RBI, right?
He does.
Mustangs on the board. Next up, designated hitter number 17, Travis Leaf.
Mustangs scratcher around across here.
Leaf is up next.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Epling getting the Mustangs' first hit here in the game. And the first RBI for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. That one's low for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
4-1, top of the third.
Nope, bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second. All right.
Here's the pitch. That's inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one's over for strike 2. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 3. Full count. Pitch was just a tad bit low. So Epling will probably be off and running with this pitch here. Strike 3. That pitch was about 3 inches inside, but called a strike for out number 3. Mustangs do score 1 on the Epling base hit. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
From the first shot of basketball season to the final pitch of baseball, McDonald County Telephone and Internet believes every play deserves to be celebrated. That's why we're proud to sponsor McDonald County Athletics, providing the fast and reliable internet you need to stream games, share highlights, and cheer on our Mustangs. Delivering internet and telephone to Anderson, Jane, and Pineville, we offer broadband services on a fiber optic network. Find out more at olmac.net or give us a call at 417-223-4313.
Proudly supporting the Mustang baseball team is Mustang Gardens, owned and operated by Fawcett Greenhouses in Neosho, Missouri. Mustang Gardens is a full-service garden center and is open during the months of March through June and September and October. Located at 500 State Highway 76 in Anderson, Missouri, spring is here, and Mustang Gardens can provide you with supplies for all your gardening needs. For more information, call 417-845-6015. Go Mustangs!
We're back.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs pick it up 1 on that bottom of the half of the second inning. CJ now leads 4-1. The pitch misses for a ball. Here's the pitch. That one's low for a ball. The pitch in there for a strike. I want to give some thanks to some of our sponsors here. Cornerstone Bank, Big Nickel, 4 States Printing, Chris Smith, American Family Agent, Zach's Express Car Wash. That one's lifted out to center field. Ranging over is Bateman. Under it and out is Haynes. So 1 out here for the Bulldogs.
Right fielder number 6,
Braden Larry here for the Bulldogs. Also thank you to Danita Keaton Shelter Insurance, Newmac Electric, KSN, KODE TV, Pro Lube Maintenance Center, McDonald County Telephone and Internet, and Springfield Cardinals. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the pitch outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Lined. It's going to get down in front of the left fielder for a 1 out single. He thought about trying to make it to second, but he puts the brakes on and retreats back to first. Also we want to give some congratulations out to several of our McDonald County Mustangs ag team. Recently went to the state FFA convention, and several of them received their state FFA degree. It's the second highest degree you can get for the FFA. So that's Reagan Allgood, Addison Blake, Thomas Creason, Carly Martin, Ryder Martin, Chloe O'Brien, Macy Reese, Grace Roberts, Cody Silva, and Allison Welch. There's some other stuff that Mustangs have the runner
playing pickle
in a pickle, and well done there by the Mustangs to get that run down, and that's going to go, I believe. Let's see. He's going to be out. He's going to be out, but
Pitch.
It went
strike.
Banta to Kaczynski to land, back to Banta for the out. So great job there with the pickle for the Mustangs. 2 outs here, base is empty, 2 strikes. That one's a ball. Anyway, let me go back to what I was doing. But they all received their state FFA degree. The next for them would be the American degree, which is the national level. Pitches outside for a ball. And also congratulations to, let's go down, the first place livestock evaluation judging team for the FFA in state. They will now go to the national convention and compete against the winners of every other state, and that's Chloe O'Brien, Macy Reese, Thomas Creason, and Allie Welch. And here's the pitch. That's ball 4. Chloe O'Brien was the first high individual. Macy Reese was the 10th high individual. Thomas Creason, the 12th high individual. And Allie Welch, the 29th high individual. When I did FFA, there was usually about 20 to 25 other teams that went to state, depending on how popular that contest is. And livestock isn't a popular contest.
It's a lot of hard work.
It is.
Congratulations to those students.
Yeah. Runner on first. That pitch is over for a strike. So they'll go to, I believe it's in Indianapolis now, in October-ish. Runner goes, throw down, ball gets past the Connor Land into center field, but no advancement. It's going to be a stolen base for, who was that? Spencer. It's an 0-2 count. So Mustangs can kind of just ignore that runner there and just battle here with the batter and not worry about him. You don't want to ignore him completely. Just don't want to take too much focus off. He's going. The throw beats him, but it's offline. And Epling can't get the tag on in time for a. It's not going to be a stolen base. It's going to be, I guess it's going to be a wild pitch technically. Unfortunately for Chayton out there. Ball 2. Mustangs just not playing very, very great defense that we've seen out of them before. Maybe that time off took too much time off and kind of got a little rusty. So let's see. Walker here is battled to a full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3.
They're out.
And down goes Carl Junction there on the strikeout. So one runner stranded on third. No harm, no foul there for the Mustangs. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Mark Tedder, General Manager of KNEO Radio and the CEO of the Sky High and McDonald County Mustangs Broadcasting Network. As we bring you these high school sports broadcasts each week, there are additional hours and behind-the-scenes work that has to be done to bring you this broadcast. And there's more and more equipment needed with the expansion of the internet or radio broadcast equipment, social media, plus there's fees, announcer costs. It all can add up. If you're a business, we could use your sponsorship. And if not, we are a non-for-profit broadcaster, so your gift is tax deductible. With less sponsors, we have to cut back on how many games or events done, and if that number drops too low, then we have to make other changes. So we would appreciate and look forward to the opportunity to get your business, church, or yourself involved. Contact us to find out more by calling 417-451-5636 or go to kneo.org and contact us there. We will follow up.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly...
You can let it run.
The battery's coming up, so.
That's okay.
It's live.
Brody Wrestler here for the Mustangs. That one's in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled back off the screen for strike 2. Here's the pitch. Lifted foul and out of play. Oh, nope. Looks like it bounced off the netting. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 3. Great pitch there. Brody's got to swing the bat.
Next up for the Mustangs, shortstop, number 21, Connor Land.
Connor Land here for the Mustangs. That's in there for a strike. Strike 2. That one's low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Getting close to the end of the school year for the Mustangs too. Got a little bit less than a month left actually for most people.
Oh, right.
Ground ball
third
to the third baseman. In time at first base for out number 2.
Throw across the diamond, in time, third baseman Brody Pant making the play.
Seniors graduate on the 14th of May, so not much longer for them.
Yep.
Next up for the Mustangs, center fielder number 5, Axton Bateman.
They got prom on like the 4th.
Okay. That ball's lifted high and deep to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Underneath it for the out. And Mustangs go quietly in this half of the inning. 1, 2, 3. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We will be back.
As your trusted American Family Insurance agent located in Anderson, we're proud to protect your dreams. When you need a teammate that you can count on, we're here for you. Whether it's home, auto, life, business, or farm insurance, we'd love to help. Contact Chris Smith and his team today at 417-845-7060 or online at chrissmithagency.com. Go Mustangs!
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
Loud noise! What you want, do?
We were dispatched out here to the old 1400 block. Got some suspicious activity back in the alleyway. 1023, we've got 2 suspects moving a lot of boxes back here in the alley. We're going to approach and find out what's going on here. You two, let me see some ID.
Hey, we're the Office Concept guys. We're selling and moving copiers as fast as we can go.
104 HQ, this is just a copier company with a lot of sales going on.
Copy that.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Some more of our sponsors to thank while we have a moment. Christian Healthcare Ministries, First Community Bank, Missouri Southern State University, Patterson Heights Baptist Church, Toner Connections, Specialty Risk Insurance, Matco Heating and Cooling, B&M Yokohama Tire, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. I have a few more to go over a little bit, so we'll do that here shortly. It's a cold strike. McDonald County Chamber of Commerce, Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, CareNet Pregnancy Center, Mustang Gardens, and Access Family Care. That one misses for a ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and fouled back and out of play for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. Low for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 3 looking.
Banta catches the corner for strike 3. Next up, top of the order. Shortstop number 10, Craig Hayes.
Craig Hayes. This is the top of the lineup for the Bulldogs. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Here's the 1-1 or 1-0. That's outside for a ball. That one's in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, no one can really hold on to the ball. Chayton kind of dropped that throwback there from the catcher. Here's the pitch. That one's lined out to left field. Ranging back and then over and in a little bit is Bateman for out number 2. Bateman makes the catch for the out. Here's the pitch. This is Vedix.
Second baseman, number 21, Cooper Vedix.
That one's lifted foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The second position hitter. Now it's full count. That ball misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Looking to get him here. You don't want to get to the third place hitter with people on. He's a pretty good hitter out there. Strike 3, looking. Down goes Vedix. And the Mustangs send the Bulldogs back to the dugout. 1, 2, 3. Well, you're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is For State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. For State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at forstateprinting.com.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
We're back here in McDonald County. Jake O'Brien up here for Mustangs. Had ball 1. Ground ball to the second baseman. Good diving stop there in time at first for out number 1. Chayton Vanta here for the Mustangs.
Next up for the Mustangs, number 11, Chayton Vanta.
Strike.
Yep, in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Pitch in there for a strike 2. A good pitch there. Here's the pitch. Line foul. Out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball back up the middle, past the first or pitcher, but not past the second baseman, and he ranges to his right for out number 2.
Second baseman Cooper Venus goes the other direction, fields it up the middle, makes the play.
So Mustangs need to stop hitting to second baseman. He's going left to right to get those balls. So Sanderson here up for the Mustangs. He swings and misses for strike 1. That one's off his fist for strike 2. That one's off his fist, lifted out in play, ranging back and over is the shortstop for out number 3. And Mustangs go quietly here in this inning. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNO Mustangs Sports Network. We will be back.
A shield against the elements. Comfort in the midst of chaos. Shelter in the aftermath of destruction. For 75 years, Shelter Insurance has remained true to our promise to be there when you need us most. This is the heartbeat of our company, our why. Shelter Insurance. For your auto, home, and life.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
I learn best by doing.
I enjoy helping others.
I want to leave my mark.
Here, I discovered what I can do and who I can become.
What begins on this campus moves into studios, hospitals, and communities around the globe.
This is Missouri Southern State University.
Explore boldly.
Care deeply.
Impact globally.
One expanded mission built with lion pride.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs still trail 4-1. Mustangs have kind of gotten it together a lot better out there in the field than they did in their first half inning, but they haven't really got their bats going except for a walk and a stolen base by Easton Merriman, and then a bloop base hit from Devin Epling to get the Mustangs on the board. That ball there from Brody just sailed off to the right, away from everybody. So, let's see. This is Brody Pant up for the Mustangs. Or not the Mustangs, the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. That one's inside for a ball. Pant stands right on the batter's box there. Doesn't give much room for the pitcher. That pitch is taken high for a ball. The thing with that is, though, sometimes if you get hit in the arm or the elbows or somewhere like that, oftentimes you can't really go because you're in the strike zone.
Right.
That one's a swing and a miss. Two balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. That one's lifted high. Shallow. Ranging back is Connor Land. Calling off is Bateman. Bateman makes the catch for out number one.
That was awesome.
Good job there for Connor Land to keep going until called off, and then Bateman calls him off. You got the captain of the center field and the captain of the outfield and the captain of the infield going out for the ball, so either one of them can really catch it. But it's an easier catch there for the center fielder coming in than the shortstop going back. That pitch is a ball. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike.
Strike.
One ball, one strike. This is Endicott. That one's inside, almost hits him, but spins out of the way for a ball. So that's two balls, one strike.
What, top of the fourth?
It is the fifth.
Top of the fifth.
Yep. That one's lifted high, fair, down the left field line. In the corner, gets it in, does Sanderson, but a one-out double. Logan Haynes and Coach Ellenbaugh is going to come out, have a conference on the mound. Don't know if he's taking the ball or not, but he's given Chayton a breather here, at least. Hasn't made any kind of move yet to take the ball, so hazard guess Chayton's still probably going to be out there. 4 unearned runs today for Chayton. All those runs coming on in the first inning with 2 errors, so those runs are not charged to Chayton. But that doesn't mean that he still won't get a loss if the Mustangs can't rally back and take the lead and get the win. That one's lined through the third base shortstop hole. Getting it in is Sanderson to keep the double play in order. But the runner does move up to third. Braden Larry. And pitch is outside for a ball. Runner goes. Throw to Connor Landis, but nothing doing on the backside of that. So stolen base. That pitch is a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Need a non-productive out here now. Maybe a pop fly to the infield. Maybe a ground ball right back to Chayton. Batter's going to call time and step out, acting like he was standing there for a while, but it wasn't very long at all. Chayton getting his sign. He's got it. Here's the throw. In there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one's low. Good block there by Brody to keep it in front of him for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second baseman. He's got it in time for out number 2, but the runner does come around to score.
Making the play at second base, Jacob Ryan.
So 1 run does come around. Coach Ellenbaugh is coming out to talk to on-plate umpires. Tells me that they're going to change pitchers. So it looks like we are. So we're going to step away, and while they warm up and do all of that, you're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized protection that puts your family first.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, see Shelter Agent Anita Keaton.
I learn best by doing.
I enjoy helping others.
I want to leave my mark.
Here, I discovered what I can do and who I can become.
What begins on this campus moves into studios, hospitals, and communities around the globe.
This is Missouri Southern State University.
Explore boldly.
Care deeply.
Impact globally.
One expanded mission built with lion pride.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same: community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Coming in to pitch for the Mustangs is Jet Akins. First pitch is called strike 1. That one misses somewhere. That one's lifted high and foul for strike 2.
We're in the 5th inning, not the 4th.
They're fixing it. Here's the pitch. That one's lobbed in there. Doesn't break for ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jed's done a good job to get the first 2 strikes, but now he's got to finish them off here. Kind of leaving those last 3 pitches up. Here's the pitch. Lined. Fair. Down the third base line. Here's the throw into second base. Not in time. And that Spencer gets the 2-out hit with a line drive double to third base, or down the third base line. Courtesy or pinch runner coming in. That's what happens though when you start out with the 0-2 count. You have to throw a strike in there after getting 3 and 2. You kind of just can sit and wait for a pitch. That's what they did.
Strike.
Strike in there for. This is Walker. Here's the pitch. Grounded to through the hole. No one at second.
It's thrown home.
Here's the throw home. Blocked by Brody.
He makes it around to second base.
Yep, that's going to happen. Going to have Vince on the throw.
No outs here
Yep.
in the top of the 5th.
No, there are 2 outs.
Are there?
Yes.
We have 2 outs. All right,
Here's
we
the
have 2
pitch.
outs.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Good job there by Corbin, though, to get the ball in and keep the runner from third scoring, or I guess he was at second technically, from scoring on that base hit.
So score is 6-1 here in the 5th inning.
Inside for ball 1, top of the 5th, 6-1 Mustangs trail. Jet Aikens out there on the mound. So Chayton Banta's night is done. Chayton pitched well, but Mustangs defense kind of hurt them. That one's ranged over there. Fair is the call, and out is the catch, or on the catch for out number 3, but 2 runs do come around to score. Mustangs trail now 6-1. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNEO Mustangs Sports Network. We'll be back.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Leading off for the Mustangs here in this half inning is Easton Merriman. Southwest City Full Gospel Church, located at 612 South Main, is a community-minded family church with room for everyone. That first pitch is a strike. Sunday school begins at 9:45, morning worship at 10:50, and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Ministering for over 80 years in Southwest McDonald County and a proud supporter of the Mustangs. That pitch is fouled off for strike 2. Excuse me. Merriman here is the Mustangs' lone run that they have scored so far. He got on by a walk, stole second, came around on the base hit by Epling. That pitch is high and outside for ball 1. That one's lifted, foul, over behind the Mustangs dugout. That pitch is inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lined past the shortstop into left field for a leadoff single.
Hit to the left side for Easton Merriman. And now stepping up to the plate for the Mustangs, number 9, Devin Epling.
Epling here for the Mustangs. Pitch is high for a ball. Here's the pitch. Swung and a miss. Or swing and a miss for strike 1. Foul back for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 3. One out. Coming up now is Leaf.
Next up for the Mustangs, designated hitter, number 17, Travis Leaf.
Sliding back is Merriman. Merriman goes. That one's fouled off. Merriman had that stolen, but Leaf was swinging. So Merriman has to retreat back to first base. See if Merriman tries to go here in this pitch. He is not. That one's lifted to right field. Getting back is Merriman.
Stepping to the plate, number 8, Rodeo Wrestler.
Wrestler here for the Mustangs. The catcher. Bottom of the 5th. Junction leads 6-1.
How many outs?
2 outs. Runner on first. Now he's running. Brody grounds it to the shortstop, bobbles it, and he's not going to be able to make the throw. Brody beats out on the error.
It's the most we've had on at one time, isn't it?
It is.
Stepping to the plate, number 21, Connor Land.
Connor Land here for the Mustangs. Connor is probably the Mustangs' best hitter this year. So he's going to look to do some damage here for the Mustangs. Gets at least one of those runs in, maybe both of them. If he can get a hold of one, he can bring in 3 runs. That one's lined. It's going to be down the line. Foul. Just foul.
Dang.
It was over the fence, but foul. As I was saying, he just got out in front of it just a little bit. He gave it a ride, but it was slicing foul. So that's just 1 strike, though. That's all. Here's the pitch. That one's down and away for a ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's got it signed. Ronnie's ready. He's going to throw.
Strike.
That pitch is on the outside, I guess, corner. The pitch was quite a bit outside and quite a bit low, but called to strike. So now Connor's going to have to cover that spot. He lines that one fair.
He's running. They're running. It's
Gets
all the way,
all the way
corner.
to the fence.
There's 2 coming in. They're throwing it
There's
home.
Brody's not in time. The 2 runs come around on the double for Connor Land. Great piece of hitting there. Almost had one out. Just went foul, but that one stayed fair through the bag and into left field for 2 out, 2 RBI double for Connor Land.
So both those came in, right? Brody and the other one. Nice job. That was a good hit.
Yep.
Got him to second base.
So Mustangs now trail only 6-3.
Getting it closer, and we're still in the 5th, right? Bottom of the 5th?
Yeah, bottom of the 5th. Mustangs just need to keep the line moving, put the ball in play. Axon Bateman can also send one out. He's got the strength to do that, and he's got the bat speed to put it out. We've seen it already this year. We've seen it last year. But he'll be happy putting the ball in play and getting on base somewhere, giving Connor a chance to come around to score. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. So, Axton Bateman not on the same page here so far with the pitcher. Kind of missing that. Connor's going to steal, but Bateman takes a swing and misses for out number 3. But Mustangs do score 2, and now it only trails 6-3. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We will be back.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is NewMac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. NewMac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area school systems and the future of our communities.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs trail 6-3. Mustangs got 2 runs there on the 2-out bases clearing double for Connor Land. Patterson Heights Baptist Church, located at the intersection of Highway 43 and 76 west of Anderson, has Sunday school Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. with morning worship at 11 a.m. They also have Sunday nights Bible study and prayer starting at 5:30, with services for adults and youth on Wednesday nights starting at 6:30. Proud supporter of the Mustangs. Also supporters of the Mustangs: Cornerstone Bank, Big Nickel, 4 State Printing, Chris Smith American Family Agent, Zach's Express Car Wash, Specialty Risk Insurance, Matco Heating Cooling, B&M Yokohama Tire, Freeman Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. That's a great bunt there for, who is that? That was Hayes. Lays down a perfect bunt for a base hit. Let's see. And leaving off with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Also proud supporters of the Mustangs. I believe the Springfield Cardinals. Yep, they are on there. Springfield Cardinals are as well. We appreciate both of those teams. Ball taken low. Runners stealing. Hayes. Here's the pitch. That one's low and outside for a ball. That one's a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Akins needs to get in the strike zone here. Can't start walking people. You got 3 runs and make it a 6-3 game. You got to get outs. Get your team back in the dugout to hit Mustangs only down to 6 outs here, and he's going to put him on with a 4-pitch walk. So can't defend against the walk here. You got to make them swing the bat, put the ball in play.
Next up for the Bulldogs, third baseman number 2, Brody Pant.
Here's the pitch. 5 straight balls. Can't see if Mustangs have anybody down in the bullpen. Looks like they do. That looks like Fogel potentially down there warming up for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. Lifted high. Deep to left field. Coming in is the center fielder and the left fielder. And Bateman's going to cut across and make the out for out number 1. Flies out to the center fielder, but that was in left field. Ground ball. Steps on third. Oh, he's going to be called safe. Are they calling him off the base? I don't know if they're going to call him off the base. He pointed like he was calling it off the base. And if that's the case, then you should ask the home plate umpire because he was not off the base. They did get the lead out at third, though. But I do want to see what they're calling out at first. Okay, I guess he's going to say he beat the throw. That's the one thing I disliked very much about high school baseball is that there's only 2 umpires, and umpire from middle of the field can't see if he actually pulls his foot off or not, and so. But I guess they're going to call that he beat the throw. But Mustangs do get the out at third base, so. Two balls, no strikes, but you gotta throw strikes. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. That pitch misses. Goodness gracious, that's been called a strike all day today, and called the ball this time. Ball 4 inside. Walks the bases loaded. And Coach Allenbaugh is coming out of the dugout. He's going to call for the pitching change. So coming out is Akins. Coming in, I think it's Fogel, excuse me, but I'm not 100% sure. Have to wait until I see his number or see his face. It is Fogel. So he's coming in he's got to get a big out here for Fogel. Needs to throw strikes. But we'll be back here shortly. You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A backer of McDonald County Sports is Specialty Risk Insurance with offices in Carthage, Sarcoxie, and Joplin. They want to wish all the athletes the best and congratulate them on their hard work. Specialty Risk Insurance offers coverage from farm and ranch plus agribusiness to Main Street commercial. Learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com or call them at 417-359-5470. Specialty Risk Insurance, where they practice new ideas with old-fashioned service.
Welcome to McDonald County Mustangs football.
The Cornerstone Bank of Southwest City proudly serves the Southwest Missouri area with branches in Goodman, Lanigan, Pineville, and Tiff City, offering online and mobile banking, plus loans for personal, business, and agricultural needs. Learn more about all their services online at thecornerstonebank.net for a location near you. The Cornerstone Bank is glad to support the area's school systems and the future of our communities.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Fogel getting ready to finish up his last few. He's got 2 throws here, so he'll throw this one and then he'll throw one more and be ready to go. Some more of our sponsors here: Danita Keaton Shelter Insurance, Numac Electric, KSN KODE TV, Pro Lube Maintenance Center, McDonald County Telephone and Internet, Springfield Cardinals, as I said earlier, McDonald County Chamber of Commerce, Banner Church of the Nazarene, Crowder College, CareNet Pregnancy Center, Mustang Gardens, Access Family Care, Christian Healthcare Ministries, First Community Bank, Missouri Southern State University, Patterson Heights Baptist Church, and Toner Connections. And if anybody out there watching has a business or wants to support us, we will gladly take that support. You can reach out to the radio station directly. That pitch is called a strike, or reach out to one of us, and then we can get you the contact information for the sponsorship program. We appreciate all of our sponsors. We couldn't do this without them. So that ball's squibbed. He's going to run it to the third base for out number 3. So Fogel comes in, gets 2 pitches, and gets the ground ball to third base for out number 3. So no harm, no foul there for the Bulldogs. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
A business impact partner of KNEO 91.7 FM is 4-State Printing in Anderson, Missouri. Serving the area since 1982, they specialize in screen and offset printing services and have promotional products. 4-State Printing also has a retail store, County Clothing Company, that offers McDonald County spiritwear and Christian apparel. More information at 417-845-6929 or online at 4stateprinting.com.
Sponsoring the East Newton Patriots is Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of Highway 86 across from East Newton High School. Promised Land Fellowship has services on Sundays at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. They also have children, youth, and adult services on Wednesday nights at 7. Promised Land Fellowship on the south side of 86 Highway across from the high school, proudly supporting the Patriots.
We're back.
That pitch in there for a strike against Jake O'Brien.
We're in, the bottom of the 6th, he said?
Yep, bottom of the 6th. That one's low for a ball.
Score 6-3.
Fogel comes in, gets 2 pitches, and gets the ground out to third. So he did his job there. Oh, right. That pitch, goodness gracious. The strike zone's just getting wider and wider on the outside plate. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. O'Brien's going to have to go out there and cover it, and he lines it to third for out number 1.
Line drive to third base, Brody Pant there to make the catch.
Fogel coming up to bat here.
At the plate for the Mustangs, number 12, Mason Fogel.
Mason Fogel. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Both of those were on the outside.
Yep. Here's the pitch. Low and outside for a ball.
That was the same as the first 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's lifted out to center field. Diving, no good.
Missed it.
And Fogel falls down, round in first base, but he scampers back. So he gets the lead off, or the not lead off, but the 1-out single. Kind of got tripped up by the turf monster over there, round in first base.
Next up for the Mustangs, left fielder number 15, Corbin Sanderson.
And Mustang's going to send out a courtesy runner. That's going to be J.W. Riley coming to run. Now up Sanderson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Riley took a hard starting run, but put on the brakes. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 2. Can't be a statue out there. Corbin, you got to swing the bat now. 2 good pitches. That last one right down the middle of the plate. Probably would have been your best pitch to hit there. Sanderson, or not Sanderson. Riley stealing it, gets under the tag and gets in there before the tag was applied, so he's safe. That pitch was missed for a ball as well, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Scoring position is Riley, grounded foul. Sanderson ahead of that one to knock it foul. Here's the pitch. Squibbed to the pitcher. He can't pick up the ball. And Sanderson's going to get on base by the squib base hit.
Nice.
Sanderson makes his way to first. Riley's on over to third.
Riley made it to third.
Actually going to be an error on the... undo that. Not what I wanted. Going to be an error on the pitcher, allowing Sanderson to get on base. Good hustle there by Sanderson to make the pitcher have to play it quickly.
There's low outside for a ball.
Yep, he went down with the glove. Whenever the ball's moving that slowly like that and kind of stopped and just rolling, bend down and pick it up with your hand. Don't try to use the glove.
Boom.
That one's lifted high and deep and foul. This is the freshman Merriman. So Mustangs have something cooking here. Got to get a productive base hit here. Fly ball. Stealing is Sanderson. Cutting it off is...
away.
No, they did exactly what he was wanting to do. That was a pick off. It was an attempt to get Riley to go from third, but Riley's too smart for that. So now a base hit could score 2 here for the Mustangs, but Sanderson is, let's see, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. So not Sanderson, Merriman. Merriman needs to put the ball in play now here. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle.
Bounces over the pitcher.
Can he beat the throw? No, he can't, but 1 run does come in to score for the Mustangs. So productive out there for the freshman Merriman. So he's been doing a little bit of everything today. So
he still gets the RBI, right?
Yeah.
Even though he's out?
Yeah.
So I'm still learning the whole scoring thing.
All good.
I even played and still don't know half this. Ooh, he had a duck. Definitely
pitch,
a ball.
Yep, was a ball.
Brings the score 6-4. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out.
Swinging and a miss. And this is Devin Epling.
Epling plays third base, right?
Today he's playing third base, yes. Because Chayton Banto started pitching. So one ball, two strikes here on the foul ball. Out of play. Mustangs have scored a run. Be huge if they can get a run here to make it a one-run game. That ball, fouled. Just got a piece of it to keep Sanderson from being able to scamper home. It's one thing we haven't seen today out of the Bulldogs is a pass ball or a ball pitch like that to score a run. Ooh. That's on his fist, but he knocks it foul. Good battle here by Devin. Be a big run to pick up for the Mustangs if they can get him in over there. Here's the pitch outside for a ball.
Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. It'd be huge if Mustangs can get this run across here and then go into the 7th, only down 1.
Right.
That pitch is high for a ball. If Epling can get on base, well then they can Leaf will get a hold of one and take it out, and then Mustangs be up 1. But
here he goes.
No,
he's it.
Just a
dang it.
Light line drive to the second baseman for out number 3. But the Mustangs do score a run here to make it 6-4. You're watching Mustangs baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
Today's event is being supported by Banner Church of the Nazarene, located at 597 North Fork Road between Anderson and Goodman. Banner Church of the Nazarene services are Sunday school at 9:30 and family worship at 10:30. Check out their special Sunday night youth fellowship. Wednesday services begin at 7, offering adult Bible study, ladies Bible study, youth and children's services. Contact them at bannerchurch.com, 417-364-7461, or dennis@bannerchurch.com.
3, 2, 1.
And we're back here. First pitch there taken for a strike. Fogel's still out there. That one's in there for strike 2. This is Spencer, the pitcher. That one gets past Brody for a ball. But right back to him. Off the ricochet from the backdrop. Fogel wants to get a shutdown inning here. Ball inside. Mustangs can go into the bottom of the 7th, only down 2. Have a shot to win it on a walk-off would be huge. This one's grounded foul, out of play.
He's got 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here is the pitch. Lifted. It's in foul territory, but out of play. Here's the pitch. Line or grounded to third. Gobbled by Epling, and out at first is Spencer.
Epling's got a pretty fast throw, man.
Yeah, Epling, he's a
Got a
pitcher
good
too.
arm.
He will get out there and pitch some.
Yeah.
Next up, number 13, Owen Walker.
Number 13, Owen Walker.
Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. That one's lifted foul off to the left.
Now we might have got our car.
My car's far enough away.
Is that why you park all the way out there?
Yep. That is exactly why I park all the way out there. Here's the 1-1. Lifted foul again. Back towards the cars. So 1 and 2. What's he going to throw? Here's the throw. Low and away for ball 2. Good pitch there. Can go hard inside now at the hands. Maybe get him to swing. He goes inside, but it's too low for ball 3, so it's full count. Payoff pitch is on its way. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him for strike 3.
Walker goes down swinging and brings up number 5 for the Bulldogs.
This is a pinch hitter, number 5. I didn't quite catch his name, though.
Caleb Barney, I think is what he said. What was his pitcher's name? Or batter's name? Caleb Bernard.
Caleb Bernard.
No, the batter, sorry.
Swinging and fouls that off. That pitch misses for a ball. Caleb, was it? I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. That one misses as well. So I believe it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That one's lined out to left field. It's going to get down, and it's going to roll to the fence. Getting it in is Sanderson for a 2-out double.
Holds him at second.
Brings up number 10, Craig Hayes.
Hayes for the Bulldogs, leadoff hitter. As a big player or runner to get on base, to bring up Hayes to reset the lineup here for CJ. So just gotta get one more out here in this half inning for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. That one's outside for a ball. That one's in there for strike.
Pitch.
That one's on the check swing, called a swing. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one was less of a swing than the one that was called a no swing earlier, but Mustangs will take it. Outside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. So the deuces are wild here. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Lined through the hole. Coming around to score is the guy on second. And Mustangs can't keep them from scoring a run here. Extends the lead to 3.
Brings it 7-4.
7-4.
Dang.
Yep.
Well, we closed up that gap a bit, but
And when you have good hitters like the Bulldogs do, you got to make the outs.
I think we're doing pretty good about trying to hold ground and making little gains on them too. So
Pitch taken for a ball. Runner going, swinging, lifted out to right field, going back. Fair. And gets all the way to the corner. Coming around to score is Hayes from first. And that is Vidiz. He's shown already he can hit the ball today. So
made it all the way around to third.
Yep.
And got an RBI.
So 2 runners in here for the Bulldogs. Folo's not pitching bad. It's just he's young and he doesn't have the speed to get it by some of these good hitters. And when you got that, you got to hit your corners, and you got to hit your pitches a lot more crisp than that. Left a couple of those up that got hit a long way. So
can they put the original pitcher back in?
yes. Oh wait, no.
No. Once they pulled him out, they can't play.
He can't pitch. He can come back in
other positions.
Yeah, he can't come back and pitch unless I think he can, as long as he doesn't leave. Like if they moved him to the outfield or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think he can at that point, but I don't think he can come back and pitch after he's left. But I'm not 100% sure. It's high school baseball is different. Going out is Land. Coming in is Bateman. Bateman makes the catch for out number 3. So CJ does score 2 to make it an 8-4 lead. So Mustangs have some work to do here.
Definitely got some work to do in this last half.
You're watching Mustang Baseball on the KNO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back.
Proudly supporting the Mustang baseball team is Mustang Gardens, owned and operated by Fawcett Greenhouses in Neosho, Missouri. Mustang Gardens is a full-service garden center and is open during the months of March through June and September and October. Located at 500 State Highway 76 in Anderson, Missouri, spring is here, and Mustang Gardens can provide you with supplies for all your gardening needs. For more information, call 417-845-6015. Go Mustangs!
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs trail 8-4 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. New pitcher here for the Bulldogs. Number 2. I don't think I have number 2 though anywhere. So I don't know who that was.
Hey, do you have a name for the new pitcher?
So let's see.
Okay.
Leading off for the Mustangs, number 17, Travis Leaf.
Paint is pitching, so Brody Paint comes in to pitch.
And Leaf's up to bat.
Pitch is taken for a ball. That's what you want to do when you have new pitchers. Take some pitches, see some pitches. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Leaf. Mustangs can't go down looking. You got to be swinging the bat here. He does swing and fouls it back. When you're down 4, you've got to get people on. Here's the pitch. Reach for past the pitcher, and Leaf is going to reach base.
Nice shot.
That went back up the middle, but pitcher could not catch it. So Leaf is on base. Wrestler here. Wonder if Wrestler is going to try to get a bunt base hit here. He's fast enough to get it, so we'll see. Where's the third baseman? Third baseman's playing even with the bag, so he may not go for the bunt. That pitch is outside for a ball. That's the thing that if Mustangs were down 1 or 2, maybe you'd go for the bunt here, but down 4, probably not going to go for a bunt unless the catcher or the third baseman backs up some. Then he might go for it, but right now.
Come on, Brody. Got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Travis Leaf is on first base. So you need runners.
He's ready to go.
That pitch is low for a ball. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no one out, 1 runner on. That's low for ball 3. It's a close pitch there to take. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got to be careful taking those close pitches. We've seen a wide strike zone, and then we've seen a small strike zone. So here's the payoff pitch. Runner goes. No, runner doesn't go. I don't know why he wasn't going. Oh, I guess there's no one out. That's why. But taken for a ball. The Mustangs have their first 2 hitters up, reach base. Connor Land here for the Mustangs now up. Connors has a big double.
Man, it'd be beautiful to see him load bases and then get it in.
Yep. Base, 2 men on, no one out. Connor Land up. He lifts it high and foul, though, for strike 1. That one's high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's lifted high, and if it's fair, it's infield fly, and it is going to be fair. So Connor is unfortunately out on the infield fly.
Dang it. Well, there's 1 out.
So we got the pinch hitter. We have a pinch hitter coming up for the Mustangs.
Jake Townsend?
Yeah, Townsend coming in to get in that bat here.
Come on, boy. Get a piece of it.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Fouled back.
Oh, they just got a little piece of it.
Just got a small piece of it. Here's the pitch. Grounded, foul. That was an emergency swing because he was late on it. But fouls it off to the right side of the field. Looks like they're going to work him away. Again, fouls it off down the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Dang. There's 2.
Next up to the plate for the Mustangs, number 22, Jake O'Brien.
Jake O'Brien coming up for the Mustangs. Mustangs down to their last out.
Got 2 runners on.
The pitch is low for a ball.
2 runners on first and second.
Here's the pitch. Fouled off the end of the bat for strike 1.
About got the guy warming up.
It wasn't going very fast. It wouldn't have hurt. Here's the pitch.
Oh, strike.
Strike. Called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mustangs down to their last strike here. That again was a generous strike for the left-handed batters. It was over the outside part of the inside part of the third batter's box. That one's too far outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And I don't blame the pitcher for going out there, because if he's going to keep calling that wide pitch out there, keep going until he doesn't call it. That time he didn't. So that one's grounded to short second. He's got it over to first in time for out number 3. Mustangs fall here 8-4 against the Carl Junction Bulldogs. It's a district game, so Mustangs fall to the Bulldogs. You're watching Mustangs Baseball on the KNEO Mustang Sports Network. We'll be back shortly.
From the first shot of basketball season to the final pitch of baseball, McDonald County Telephone and Internet believes every play deserves to be celebrated. That's why we're proud to sponsor McDonald County Athletics, providing the fast and reliable internet you need to stream games, share highlights, and cheer on our Mustangs. Delivering internet and telephone to Anderson, Jane, and Pineville, we offer broadband services on a fiber optic network. Find out more at olmac.net or give us a call at 417-223-4313.
Loud noise! What you want, do?
We were dispatched out here to the old 1400 block. Got some suspicious activity back in the alleyway. 1023, we've got 2 suspects moving a lot of boxes back here in the alley. We're going to approach and find out what's going on here. You two, let me see some ID.
Hey, we're the office concept guys. We're selling and moving copiers as fast as we can go.
104 HQ, this is just a copier company with a lot of sales going on.
Copy that.
And we're back here in McDonald County. Mustangs do fall 8-4. Battled back, just couldn't get the big hit that they needed to here in this bottom half of the 7th. Strand 2 on first and second. Coming up for the Mustangs will be back in action on Thursday the 23rd against Mount Vernon. We'll have that game starting at 4:30, so we'll be on probably around 4:25-ish or so. Then be back here Friday night at the 24th against Carthage as well. So those 2 home games. And then next week we'll have 1 game on the air on Thursday the 30th.
So I should be here Friday and then Thursday the 30th. I won't be here this Thursday. I'll be at the AMP. We have the Dallas cheerleaders coming out.
Cool deal. But that's what we have coming up. We got a game on the 23rd, 24th, and 30th, and a few more in May. But we'll get to those games a little bit later on. But thanks for joining us tonight. This is Eric.
And Thomas.
Saying good night.
Have a good night.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.